Warning: the following recording contains references to self-harm, sexual abuse, and suicide. If these things trigger you or make you feel unsafe, please do not listen any further. Alright, before we get started, guys, just a bit of a heads up. The format of today's episode is going to be a little different. I'm not going to do an entirely different section pointing out all the canonical errors because the story is so garbled and jumbled at this point that it's almost impossible to decipher what canonical errors are even being made. Also, my grandparents are visiting today to watch Hamilton on Disney+, so I can't really record this stuff with them around, so I'm going to be recording a lot less for this video, but I will be going all out with the read-through, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoy. On today's episode of My Immortal, will Ebony manage to find Draco? And if she does, will they be able to survive the coming attack of Lord Volksibort? And now that this series is at an end, what will the narrator do with his channel next? 2 out of 3 of those questions will be answered on the final episode of My Immortal. Chapter 43. Author's Note. I think after this I will have about 2 or 3 more chapters. Thanks to all my reviewers, not das Flammers. If u flammed this story, then u suck 11111. If u flammed, then fuck 111. I walked sexily into the great hall. Everything she does is sexily, what the hell? It was empty except for one person. Draco was there. He sat there in deadly bloom in his black 666 t-shirt and his baggy black pants. He had slit his wrists, 111. I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Gerard Way with his red eyes and his pale white face. Draco, are you okay? I asked. I'm not okay, he screamed depressedly. I thought of the MCR song and I got even more depressed, 'cause that song always makes me cry. I gave him a pot cigarette, it's called a joint, and he started to smoke it. Oh, Draco, why did you do it with that fucking bastard Snape? I asked tearfully. Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin spelled correctly, congratulations, and Mr. Norris apparated into the room. Again, you can't apparate at Hogwarts, and also Filch is a squib, he can't use magic. They didn't see us. I'm so glad me and Snape were freed, said Lupin. Damn, this job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking students, Mr. Norris agreed. He's not agreeing that it's good that he was freed, but whatever. Pop out of them, 111. I yielded angrily, pointing my wand at them. New one, Lupin shouted. As chains came on him, Mr. Norris ran away. You fucking perv, ha 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 ha, I said, laughing, with depths of evil and depressedness in my voice. Now you'll have to tell me where Voldemort is, or I'm going to torture you. I don't know where he is, 1111, said Lupin. Suddenly, Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was, really. You said you brought... You told him in the last chapter that you brought back Voldemort from when he was young. Like I said, so many fucking mistakes. Oh my Satan, we were so worried about you guys, One, Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco, with his gothic red eyes, with contacts, black t-shirt that said 666, you just described this, and pale skin like Gerard Way. Vampire, with his sexy black hair, and red eyes just like Frank Iero, and Satan, who looked just like Brandan Uri then. I selectively took the caramel from my pocket, and then I began flanching Draco sexily. Lupin gasped. Draco began to take of his clothes off, and I could see his white sex-pack. Then Vampire took his own clothes off, too. We all began making out. Isn't Voldemort about to attack? Is now really the time for this? We all began making out together sexily. I took off my black leather bra, my black lace thong, and the rest of my clothes. Everyone took their Glocks out, except for me, I'm a girl, lol. I'm pretty sure girls are allowed to own Glocks, but whatever. I'm Satan Draco! I screamed as he put his hardness in my thingy. Then he did the same thing to Harry. Oh, God. There's 17, for fuck's sake. Oh, my God. I began making out with Satan, and he joined in. Oh my Satan, 111, cried Vampire. Oh, Vampire, Vampire, I screamed. Oh, Satan, yelled Harry in Plazor. Lupin watched it shocked. He's not the only one. Oh my God, someone wrote this. We took turns doing torture curses on him, 'cause we were all sadists. Suddenly, a big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows, and Snap was in it, 1-1. Final chapter. Here we go. If I don't survive this, tell my family and friends that I love them. And, scatter my ashes at Kauffman Stadium. Okay, with that arranged, let's do this. Chapter 44. Author's note. Well, I have nothing to say, but everyone stop glomming, okay? 1-1-1-1. I've been meaning to say this for a while, but if you ever ask the internet to do anything, they will do the exact opposite. So stop telling people to stop flaming. If any Gothic people are reading this, then rock 1-1. Oh my God, I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Fletton is so hot, lol. I hope Harry will become Gothic, 'cause me friend told me he is really emo in this book, 1111. Oh my fucking God, I'm leaving W pretty soon, can't wait. this will probably be the last chapter until I come back. And she never came back because this is the last chapter of the story. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Alright, let's continue. That's me car, shouted Draco angrily. But suddenly it was revealed who was in the car. It was Snape. I shall free you, Lupin, but first you must help me kill these idiotic dunderheads, he said cruelly from the car as it flew circumcising above us. As it flew circumcising. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Either way, this is funny. Like, if he's circumcising, then that's ridiculous on its own. But if he's just flying the car in circles above them while saying these lines, that's still funny. Ebony, darkness, dementia, Ravenway must be killed. Then the Dork Lord shall never die. You fucking prep, yelled Draco. Then he looked at me sadly. I forgot to tell oo, Ebony. Snape made me do it with him. I didn't really have sex with him, but he's a ropist! He's a ropist. He likes ropes, you guys. We all put our clothes on quickly, except Satan. We were so scared, but Satan didn't change. Instead, he changed into a man with gren eyes, no nose, a gray robe, and white skin. He had changed into Voldemort 111. I knew who thou were all along. He cackled evilly and sarcastically at me. Now I shall kill thee all. Thunder came in the room. No, please don't kill us. I love how every character in this story is suicidal, yet constantly begging to not be killed. Pleaded Vampire. Suddenly, Willow, Bloody Mary, Diabolo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred and Gorge, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in. What is the meaning of this? Dumbledore asked all angrily, and Voldemort looked away. Because Dumbledore is the only wizard he is scared of. He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. Wait, is he still naked? Voldemort flew above the roof evilly on his broomstick. So let's set the scene. Right now, Snape is flying a flying car in circles above the Great Hall, and also Voldemort, who's still naked, is flying around on a broomstick. Oh God. I can't. Okay. Keep it together, Marine. You can do this. Okay. Oh my gosh! Slugborn gasped. Got it? 'Cause I'm Gothic. The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him! Ah! Snape ejaculated menacingly. You fucking preppy slur word for gay people that starts with an F that I'm not saying. Sirius shouted angrily. I know a four-letter word for dirt. Cruciatus! Screamed Harry, but the sparks from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down. Snap quickly crawled out of it, and he picked up the video camera. Oh my fucking god, one! I cried. Besozzy the video of me in the bathroom. The video of me doing it with Draco. And the video of Satan doing it with, if you kill me, then these videos will be shown to everyone in the skull. Then who can be just like that gothic girl, Paris Hilton. He laughed meanly. No, I screamed. FYI, I have the picture of you doing it with Lupin 1-1. What's she talking about? Lupin slurped as he sat in chains. I saw too. She's gonna show everyone the picture, 1-1-1. Harry shouted angrily. Shut up, Lumpkin roared. Foolish ignoramuses! Yielded Voldemort from his broomstick. He's still naked, by the way. Thou shalt all die soon! Think again, you fucking muggle poser! Harry yelled, and then he and Diablo, hey, you finally spelled Diablo correctly, and Navel both took out black guns, but Voldemort took out his own one. You guys are in a Latin standoff, 1-1-1. I shouted desperately. Echo Neville's wand, 1-1, cried Voldemort, and suddenly Neville's wand was in his hands. Now I shall kill thee all, and Evany, who will die, 1-1-1-1-1. He made lighting come all over the place. Save us, Ebony! Dumbledore cried. I cried, sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room and slit my wrists with me friends while we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2 and do it with Draco, but I knew I had to do something more impotent. Abra Kedabra 1-1-1-1. I shooted. And that, dear listeners, is the end of My Immortal. The absolute worst fanfiction ever written. What are my thoughts on it? It's great. It's a crash course in how not to write something. Honestly, this fanfiction is so bad that it made me feel less cringy for my fanfiction idea for Harry Potter, which is set in the 2000s, and it's like a bunch of wizards, and it's a bunch of ex-Aurors and Muggle spec ops who like group together to fight against crime and corruption with magic and technology. And they like eventually work together to expose the wizarding world and shit. Like, I know it's a stupid idea. Like, the group is called the Archers. It's a dumb idea, but it's much better than this. This story is great to read and laugh at, especially when we all could use some laughs right now. The world's a little crazy at the moment, and we've lost a lot of good people, but you know, laughter can help get us through this. And yeah, this this series kept me occupied for a bit, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. Um, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next, but this could be the last thing that I do with my YouTube channel. It could be the start of something else. I'm not entirely sure yet, but either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, leave a like and a comment, and hopefully I'll see you guys later. Please stay safe out there, and we live in such uncertain times right now that if you have someone that you love at the moment, tell them that you love them, because things could change in an instant. I didn't expect to get so deep at the conclusion of My Immortal. I'm sorry. But yeah. Um, thanks again for watching, guys. I hope to talk to you later.